Hi. ICO, the International Communications Consultancy Organization, has been appointed as an official partner of the Council of Europe, the international human rights body whose membership includes 47 countries, 27 of which are EU members. I attended a meeting on the Council's work plan for digital activity in 2020 in the role of ICO's ethics chair. Our discussion focused on 4 themes: artificial intelligence, facial recognition, hate speech, and digital literacy. ICO will play a prominent role in shaping the Council's policy on digital information. We as comms pros are responsible for the way in which information is communicated with the public. We are committed to implementing the necessary frameworks to ensure technology is used ethically. You might wonder, why are we in the same table with the tech giants Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Intel, and IEEE? Well, what is hate speech or fake news? They are toxic narratives powered by communications technology and algorithms. But who has the power of narratives? If the right answer isn't communications experts, I might as well take my coat and leave the scene right now. Communications professionals are hired to create narratives which impact target audiences, change people's mindsets and behavior. We are most often asked to change the situation for a future that is more suitable for our client, but we stand by our professional ethical guidelines in our work. Globally available communications technology is changing and impacting our lives more than any national political power has ever been able to do. So we need to ask ourselves, who is on the driver's seat? Are technology developers changing the scene of fundamental human rights, democracy, and rule of law? Yes, they are. We need to remind ourselves what really are human rights. They have been evolving since the dawn of humankind. Currently, they are being described as standards that allow people to live with dignity, freedom, equality, justice, and peace. Those are more or less moral principles that we want to apply to everyone in the context of human rights. It is natural for any human being to wish and hope for these things for oneself. Therefore, it should be natural that we also behave in a way that others have the possibility to enjoy these human rights as well. As a matter of fact, before we had any countries or government, any kind of legislation, we have controlled the individual behavior with religious norms and myths. All major religions carry the same basic rule of humanity: do not do to others that you do not wish to be done to you. We are now entering a completely new era of human rights. We have been able to guarantee basic human rights to some people in the physical world and are able to observe they are being followed within our own senses. We are now forced to look at human rights challenges in the digital world we cannot see. Artificial intelligence will be making decisions for us, but how do we know the reasoning behind decisions? There is no transparency or no preset democratic council regulating technology or applications we are using. We have no way of knowing if technology we use protects human rights, mine or others. We just simply do not know how the algorithms are working, what kind of data is being collected, who will use the data, to what, and with what kinds of intentions. It is fair to say we have actually 2 elements in the heart of human rights: technology and narratives. That's why we are in the same table with tech giants and countries that respect human rights, democracy, and rule of law. So what is common to both technology and narratives? They are both powered by human emotions. What we as human beings feel is right and wrong. An AI algorithm developer is coding with biases which are based on the feelings of what is right and wrong. We as professional communications people need to carry our responsibility to be able to differentiate what is right and what is wrong. The regulation for technology is most likely always behind the development of technology. simply because we do not have global regulation and binding law for humanity and human rights. And also, technology is not developed by countries, but by companies, even individuals. Technology most likely cannot be regulated, but its distribution and use can. Having technology giants in the same work groups with countries is a good start, and having a global network of communications agencies, professionals part of this network is quite essential. The work is just about to start. There will be binding law. That is the goal, but we should not wait for it. As of today and tomorrow and in the future, we need to ask ourselves, am I doing something that I do not want someone do to me? If the answer is yes, we just simply should not do it. We should be proud and thankful for a professional global community that respects everyone's personal safety, well-being and human rights, both in the real world and in the digital space. Please join us all and help us succeed together. See you.